atangize wiki uzibwanya Ero game joli mukulabo gira. Kirabite birude gisoba kusambu. Onja gali. Obi tunonya change mwana azanya kasosi. Jareta kasosi shampiyona. Jareta ya yes. Tunonya change. Abantu karabire wano. Manager wano. Karabire. Timu kasosi. Aye! Yo muwate.
Microphone check. A very good evening, YouTubers. Testing sound. Very good evening, YouTubers. Testing microphone. Testing microphone. Microphone check. A very good evening, YouTubers. Once again, sound check.
South Africa Nachi baba boroko ne benyaga. Katate bwadda ku banna Uganda. Cesar mojja kumanya ensonga lwaki buli nakuba ne bakuba omala maneja nokubya nnyo mukulu wange satu zokka zompadde.
All right, Dear viewers, it is semi-final time. These are the two penultimate matches of this tournament that has been happening for the last 6 hours or so. The top 4 players in what has been a 24-man competition that has 20 players already out are 2 semi-finals on 2 platforms. The break and finish Facebook stream has Joseph Kasozi and Moses Omara drawing 1-1, while the YouTube stream on Peter Chewe Live has Caesar Chandiga trailing 2-1 against Moses Mafia. In both matches, they are races to 6, and each of the winners will play against the other in the final that will be happening right after the semi-finals. Also, the losers shall be playing against each other to determine who of the players will get position number 3, because there are cash prizes for the first 4. All of these guys are in the money, but the higher you finish as a player, the more money you get. Caesar 2 and Mafia 2, Kasozi 1 and Omara 1. To present you this action in audio and video, my name is Peter Chobe. Live commentary resuming shortly.
Caesar, man, make sure. Oli mubando yuno nempewo.
The network is a little bit of a struggle. Yes, please accept my apologies, most especially for the Facebookers. The last 1 or 2 minutes, the video has been off. There has been a network switch for the Facebook stream. I believe that you are now good to go. The most anticipated match of the tournament was before then Kasozi versus Hazard, but by the semi-finals the most anticipated match is the one between Caesar and Hazard, most especially for the fact that for Ugandan comps mostly Caesar starts as favorite for most of the time, and yet for this tournament Moses Mafia has not lost a single frame before the semi-finals. In fact, the 2 frames with which he has conceded on Caesar for the score to be at 2-2 now are the only frames that he has lost this tournament so far. He came into the semi-finals with a clean plate. You can even say he came into the semi-finals virgin. And yes, most especially for the YouTubers, should be knowing that Caesar and Mafia are very good friends in real life, but on the pool table, all that ceases to exist for the duration of the match. And the table that is hosting the match between Kasozi and Omara on Facebook is the table on which the final shall be played. The one that has Caesar taking on Mafia on the YouTube stream is the one that shall host the 3rd place match. Last time out that Caesar played with Moses Omara should have been the beginning of their competition in the eastern city of Jinja on the 31st of December 2024. In the round of last 16, the match was won by Caesar. Of course, he won the tournament as well. And Caesar being Caesar, it's really been a while. He, in the month of January, won 4 tournaments out of the 4 in which he participated. However, for the month of February, which is ending tomorrow, Caesar has played 3 tournaments and has lost them all. If I'm not mistaken, he probably hasn't reached a final, a statistic that is not so synonymous with him. He seems to be about to win frame number 5 on the YouTube stream. He'll want to draw the white ball backwards, has to avoid getting himself snookered in between Omara's blues, where with the white ball rests. I think it is not good enough. Yes, he has slight sight of the yellow, but I don't think he can put it to the center pocket, to the corner pocket, onto the bottom left. Moses Omara will be waiting and hoping and anticipating.
Omara, make sure.
Thank you for watching. Port Tibika, you're watching the Facebook stream. You want me to greet you. Thank you for watching and always watching. You are in Rustenburg, South Africa. Thank you. Vegas Pool Table Club, welcome to the stream. William Alves, thank you for watching. Eric Performalands also watching the Facebook stream. You are asking for the Caesar versus Mafia game. It is on Peter Chobe Live YouTube. And it is live, and it has the players currently drawing to all. The beauty about double commentary is the fact that you watch one match and listen to joint commentary also of another match. And those who are watching the match between Mafia and Cesar can see a little bit of the players rotating around the table for the second stream, but the Facebook stream is on break and finish live, where Joseph Kasozi and Moses Omar are drawing to all. What is Cesar trying to do here? Bank to the center pocket, not really, not accurate. Advantage, Moses Mafia. Clearly the match between Cesar and Moses Mafia is moving at much faster pace than the match between Kasozi and Moses Omara. They started at pretty much just around the same time. However, 4 frames are done for Cesar versus Mafia. It is only frame number 3 now done between Moses Omara and Joseph Kasozi, in which Moses now leads by 2 frames to 1. And yes, even for Kasozi, it has really been such a while since he last won a comp. If I can try and remember, it must have been the Pole Association of Uganda's King of the Table Championship in this eastern city of Jinja around mid last year. For the whole of 7 months, Kasozi has not been winning any tournament. That is quite a shame for a player who is supposed to be Uganda's #1 ranked player. Moses Mafia is contemplating taking a third in a match that has a lot of interest, most especially in Southern Africa, in Zambia, because they know that Moses Omara did move from Zambia to Uganda via Kenya to try and make a statement. Besides that, challenge himself in a very non-familiar environment, kilometers in their thousands away from home, try and take down Uganda's better players on their own home tables in front of their own home fans, participate in Ugandan weekly and monthly tournaments and tournaments of the Pool Association of Uganda. Speaking of those ones, he has already participated in one, the end of year championship, in which he has defeated by Ibrahim Sajamba in the round of last 16. Here he is in the semi-final and he's about to lead again in the match, taking on Uganda's best player. And yes, he's up against the black. However, white ball hasn't moved accurate, but given the way he has been playing, this one should be a normal roll to the corner pocket on the top left. Him versus the black to lead. Yes, he does. White is safe. Moses Mafia 3, CEASAR Chandiga 2. And after that scratch on the break from Mafia, Cesar's fans are chanting his name in anticipation that this one will be an equalizing frame for the Scorpion. On the Facebook stream between Joseph Kasozi and Moses Omara, Kasozi pots black for the second time in the match to make it 2-2. The YouTube stream between Caesar and Mafia on Peter Chewe Live has Caesar playing catch up. Caesar playing for an equalizer. He's supposed to be tournament favorite. He has already done one thing that has not been done in this competition before, win a frame against Moses Mafia, who came into the semi-finals as Virgin, not having conceded any frame. In a very noisy environment, very excited fans who are seemingly very happy seeing these shooters shoot out to their amusement, to their entertainment, to their happiness. And many of them did come having seeing of Caesar on their minds. The guy they are seeing is about to equalize again in this match. It has mostly been Moses Mafia leading and Caesar equalizing, and Moses Mafia leading and Caesar equalizing. Moses Mafia led for the third time. Caesar is equalizing for the third time as he shoots black to make it 3 against 3. Rest to 6 is now a rest to 3. And on to the second semi-final, still 2-2 between Joseph Kasozi and Moses Mafia. And from Facebook also, thank you for watching. Bazoka Dilala from South Africa. Karanja Mang must be watching from Kenya because it's Karanja anyway. Moloki MK, thank you for watching, just as is Eric Performaland. Also shouting out to YouTubers like Chapa Kamwafa. Good evening to you. Oscar Nash, you are watching from Kanungu, Southwestern Uganda. Michael Kalema, also watching on YouTube. Kubem Kondis, supporting Mofya, must be watching from Zambia. Well done, Kibitok. You are reminding me that Fikoti is being hunted in Tanzania. Yes, Fikoti is supposed to be having a match against Innocent Sami. I think should be on the Facebook stream that is called Sam's Pool, teased by the media man Samson Kibuga from Dar es Salaam. See what Kasozi is doing here for the Facebook stream. That one is clearly the best match, best frame of the day so far, as the sharpshooter, who is the Pool Association of Uganda's #1 ranked player, gets to lead again, and it is 3-2. Even closer on YouTube, where Moses Mafia and CEASAR CHANDIGA are drawing 3-3. There is a foul by Moses Mafia. At any stage during any frame, it is highly unlikely that you are allowed back on table when you foul against this guy.
Yamulaba ku TV ye yagula.
My apologies, the atmosphere is absolutely noisy. Uganda is a country where the sport is a fun sport, and personally I do understand it. They are so passionate, they sometimes make even streaming quite uncomfortable. But at least they know how necessary it is, and they let the streamer do his work. But they cannot control themselves when the action starts. And one of their favorite players, the Scorpion, is seemingly leading, I think, for what will be the very first time in the frame. Each of these players, Mafia and Cesar, are needing 3 out of 5, including this ongoing frame. And the yellow Cesar has just spotted is what would have been the worst of the 3 in terms of position. And for Cesar to go for a full month without winning a comp doesn't come so often. If he doesn't win this comp, it will be a full month without him winning any competition. It will be a 4th in a row in which he's not winning. He's trying to unwrite that one. He has moved the white ball a little bit further than he would have anticipated. He has chance still, I believe, to make a sharp cut of that same yellow ball to the corner pocket on the top right, where there is the black shot that has double impact. He goes for the center pocket by Bank and gets it right. That is a round of applause from the fans. He, however, has his white ball frozen against the cushion. Irrespective of how good a player may be, it is not so obvious, it is not so formal that a ball like this one is getting potted. It has to be a very good stroke and a very good stance. Look, the stance looks okay, the stroke looks okay, but the pot is not. Moses Mofya doesn't believe his luck. Given how well Mafia has been shooting today, frame number 7 will be a formality over clearance. The guy has been shooting quite well, and I have to confess that before the semifinals, he has, without a shadow of a doubt, been the best player in the tournament. That is before the semifinals, coming into the stage of the tournament without losing a single frame. The 3 frames that Cesar has won against him are the first he has lost in the competition. This one is the would-be difficult ball of the 3 that he has, the 3 blues, and it's in, and white ball is drawn back closer to the 2 blues of the cushion. And yes, he's even getting a very good amount of support from the fans who are normally Cesar fans, because this Zambian today deserves a round of applause. Very good shooting. Every chance he has been getting throughout the tournament, he has been utilizing quite efficiently. Now on the black, aiming to put it to the center pocket, something that a player with the international caliber of Moses Mofya is a formality. Black aims, shoots, about shoots, and sinks it in. The Zambian is leading by 4 frames to 3 in a race to 6. And in the second semi-final, it is now 4-2, Kasozi leading against Mafia. And while most of you consider the Kelvin and Mafia tour of Uganda to be more successful, most especially on the Kelvin perspective, one polite reminder I have to give you is that of the 2 players, that is Kelvin and Mafia, it is Mafia who has so far won a comp in Uganda. A 32-man weekly comp like this one that he won at Diplomat Billiards Cafe, alongside the same road in the trading center of Kajansi. That one was won right on Christmas Eve. attempt by Cesar to play equalizer. He does close the table, playing the yellows. By the way, the tournament organizer is Moses Omara's manager. The guy is watching the match but is under very big pressure. It is not fun sitting around him. Every time Kasozi shoots the ball, he feels like kicking everything around as if wanting to stop the movement of the balls. At least there is nothing he can do about it. He can only wish that Joseph Kasozi's attacking pattern goes wrong, but Kasozi will not be interested in the manager's interests. He seems to be about to lead 5-2. Welcome to the stream, Benson Chomba, watching from Zambia. You are a big fan of Mafia, of course. Jeff Kowech must be watching from Kenya. Yes, you are understanding the passion of the fans. At times it is not fun, it seems to be a little bit interruptive even to the players, because normally it is very passionate, and but today it is so rowdy. There are in a few hundreds and the venue is not that big. They will not be leaving this venue until they see a winner. Oops. A foul, a scratch by Cesar. Chance by Moses Mofya to lead with the 2 frames for the first time in the match. Chance for him to take down Cesar.
Batumanyira ono just ono muyindi yategese aina beti akawana kadida mazimu sikakomba binyo tekana kuleba kalagire
Benson Chomba, you are watching on Facebook. You are saying Mafia, you are proud of him. but you're watching the Castles game. The Mafia versus Cesar game is on YouTube, guys. Yeah, the YouTube streaming platform is Peter Chobe Live. And frame number 8 in the match between Mafia and Cesar is the one that has been played at the lowest level of them all. It seems these players are putting each other under too much pressure. Maybe Cesar finally produces a moment of magic, which should take him at 4-4. And now that you are watching the game between Cesar and Mafia on YouTube, very worthy having a second go at watching that pattern of play. It has been simply brilliant. And of the 4 frames that Cesar is winning, the run in which he has won frame number 4 is the best of them all. That is the Scorpion himself equalizing. Now it is race to 2. And please be reminded, dear viewers, that in exactly about 44 days from now, the double elimination competition that happens annually at Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe is upon us. Chairman of the organizing committee, Boss Towers, is once again at it. Queen's Sports Club is inviting the best of Africa at the 3rd edition of the Queen's Sports Club Double Life Cafe. Once again, the venue is Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo. The guy that you're watching on YouTube, the guy that is rocking the balls in Cesar, is defending champion in the men's category, with Zambia's JJ defending champion in the ladies category. Participation is open to all. Kindly inbox Francis Mokwekwe on the Q Pixels photography page, or Cravo Platinums on the Queen's Sports Club streaming page. If you are watching from Uganda, maybe Kenya also, and you want to participate, kindly inbox this page or the Facebook page that is Break and Finish Live, and you will be shown how you can be a player and a participant. The event is open to all. And the dates are the 11th up to the 14th of April this year.
Omara
5-3, Castles leading against Omara. 4-4 between Cesar and Mafia. Now the matches are both happening at exactly the same speed, having started at around the same time. And yes, in both of them, 8 frames are done. And the most likely of all the 4 players to make the finals now is Joseph Kasozi, who is leading 5-3. In the second match that is on YouTube between Cesar and Mafia, on who will be making the final of the 2, your guess is as good as mine. I love it when players who are so friendly to each other take it to themselves. What a game Mafia and Cesar are giving us. You just wish that it was a longer race and we could watch it over and over and over again. Because this kind of entertainment is the kind that you want to watch on and on and on and on. I think the white ball by Cesar should be okay. Most especially if you can put the blue ball to the... If he has sight of the blue, which you'll be putting to the corner pocket on the top left, I think he'll be okay. If, however, he chooses to open up the black, he could lose the white, the movement of the white ball, because he will want the second blue to the center pocket where he's having his fingers now. He's normally a guy who is not so short on skill. Look at the movement of the white ball. It is unfortunately intercepted by Mafya's yellow. Advantage, Moses Mafia. Cesar trying to play the combination shot or bank. That one is a foul. He played yellow first. Moses Mafia was only waiting and hoping. The hope has come through. He has 2 visits. He could quite expectedly lead again in this match. Throughout the tournament, every opportunity that has been coming like this one, Moses Mafia has not been failing to finish. And I know, as much as Cesar knows, that most likely Cesar will be needing to win the last 2 frames if he's to make the final, because Moses Mafia is quite clearly winning frame number 9. He has 5 yellows on the table, all of them in perfect space. The black is as well in perfect space, while the majority of the fans are Cesar fans. Of course, they are Ugandan. Cesar is the home guy in some kind of way, but yes, they are appreciating the quality of Mafia. One of the better performances he's having on Ugandan soil ever since his advent into the country, which has now lasted a little bit more than 2 months. By the way, these 2 guys are also playing for the same pool club in the Ugandan Pool League, that is Upper Volta Pool Club. That doesn't matter now. It's individual interests at heart for Moses Mafia to try and revive his Ugandan career, because the last 1 month or so he has really not been doing well, most especially the big defeat in a money match against Ibrahim Kayanja. For Cesar, not so many times that he spends a month playing 1 tournament per week and winning none of them. Actually, it is very, very rare, and yet it could be the case if Moses Mafia wins this match. Which match? Mafia is about to lead and condition Cesar to winning the last 2 frames, or else drop out of the tournament by the semi-final round. Mafia uses the cushion to support the movement of the white ball quite neatly, quite perfectly, aiming for the black for the 5th time, and he does shoot and wins the frame. Moses Mafia 5 and Caesar Chandiga 4. Rest to 6. And it is Mafia's break. The news is that it is seeming that whoever between Mafia and Cesar will be winning the match, they will be taking on Joseph Kasozi in the final. Kasozi defeats Omala. The first semi-final is done. We have a finalist, that is Joseph Kasozi. His opponent will be one of either Cesar or Mafia. In Cesar's attacking pattern, look at the yellow ball that is almost frozen near the center pocket on the right. Look at the yellow ball near the black. The one that is close to the blue, close to the corner pocket on the top left, is pretty much done and dusted, just as is the one on the corresponding corner pocket onto the top right. He starts with the one near the black, with the only one mission in his current visit of the table: win the frame by clearing the yellow balls and the black and take this match to a decider. The aim of that big spin on the white ball was to open up the yellow that is near the center pocket on the right. That one, he has come short. It is a similar shot he will want to play again. He will want to have that yellow ball near the center pocket on the right open. And he has to be very wary of Moses Mafya's blue frame that is finishable in case Cesar doesn't finish his own yellow one. And it is not a very finishable frame, I have to admit. This one seems like advantage Mafia. But you can never say never, most especially when Cesar is playing. He's full of surprises. How surprising will this one be? He's banking on the fact that one of Mafia's blues is dead, the one touching the yellow ball where Mafia is standing right now. As if Mafia is contemplating potting the blue ball, which is just packed at the corner pocket, white ball moving towards the dead blue and opening it up. That one could be a shot that wins the frame, especially if played to perfection. It should be the one he's aiming for. That's the shot. Opens up the blue. Perfect. Mafia. I think we may have seen the last shot of Cesar in this tournament. Given how beautiful Mafia has been queuing today, completion of this frame should be a formality. The guy is oozing with confidence. Three blues and a black, and the frame is done, and the match is done, and he will be in the final. If he does finish this frame, it will be a second final he will be making in his advent in Uganda in about 14 tournaments in which he has been participant. A chance for Cesar to play after Moses Mafia's miss, and Cesar's chances of winning this frame will be depending on his ability to play combination shot, pot both yellow and blue, considering the blue that is packed right at the corner pocket on the top left. The fans are already celebrating Cesar's cue ball positioning because they know that never in 10 attempts will he be failing to play combination shot. I too will be surprised if he does fail. It is the only available shot. Combination shots, pot yellow to follow the blue, have both of them inside, white ball being spinned a little bit backwards to pot black comfortably. Combination, perfect. Cesar 5, Mafia 5, we have a decider. And now, while both of these guys have played at a relatively top level, this one clearly has been the best match of the tournament, irrespective of who of them wins. And if I had the powers, I would have both of them in the finals. But my wish doesn't matter. All that matters is who of them wins 6 frames before does the other. Cesar to break. Mafia hoping that he doesn't pot a ball. Big break it is. Will he pot a ball? It looks like a dry break. Not a very accurate split of the balls. Not the blues, not the yellows. I actually think Moses should be going for the yellows. And in his advent in Uganda, Moses Mafia, he has defeated Ibrahim Kanja in a money match before. Has defeated Habib Sebuguzi in a money match before. He has not yet defeated the Uganda's best player in a match of this magnitude. Not a very big match in terms of how much money is involved, but the fact that it's a semi-final, it really does make meaning not only for Moses Mafia, but the entire Zambian fraternity. If he can win this frame, if he can take Cesar down on his own home soil. The venue is, by the way, perfectly neutral because both Mafia and Cesar are at the venue only for the very first time. And Mafia being the Mafia, one of Africa's most defensive-minded players, if he's to play defense, has played a wonder of a shot, even when he has not potted a ball. Cesar responds by playing a safety by himself. His intention, Mafia, is to have his balls occupying the respective corner pockets. The struggle, the battle is who has their balls occupying any pocket. Nobody will want to go for the frame when it is not all that open. That is the perfect response from the Scorpion. He is realizing that he needs all of the aspects of his game in order to match or outmatch Mafia. Once again, the battle is who has their ball occupying any pocket. And after Moses Mafia realizing Cesar packing his blue, he plays one of his yellows right behind the blue to make sure that there are 2 yellows behind the blue to make it difficult, if not impossible, for Cesar to pot. A very obvious safety shot coming up from Mafia, simply hiding the white ball behind his 2 yellows. Just like that, it is a snooker. He is coming from the nation of Zambia that are nowadays known as the kings of touch pool, and I know they are watching in their hundreds online. Cesar finds the blue, he finds the angle, and plays his blue right in front of Mafia's yellow, which is right packed at the pocket, to ensure that it will be difficult, pretty much impossible, for Mafia to play that yellow ball, which is packed at the pocket. The frame is still ongoing. One of these players has got to say that I have had enough. Then they play somewhat a big shot that opens up the frame and try to win the match. and Mafia does pretty much the same exact thing. He is one of the best players on the continent, Mafia, at this kind of approach. And I want to tell you that when he was told that Mansour is so good at this kind of game, he has always been looking for Mansour to play a match with him. He says, I want to see who that player is that can play with me and compete with me in the technical game. And indeed, please be reminded that Cesar has spotted a yellow, meaning that Mafia is on a free shot now. It is a frame, this one, that is being played more in the mind than in the hands. He has taken a lot of time, Mafia, simply before thinking out a free shot, and it's still taking more time. And while it is supposed to be 60 seconds in which a shot is being taken, these guys are being given all the time. After all, it is the last frame of the match. What is he trying to do here? Of course, he will want to put Cesar's blue, but where Mafia's yellow remains is quite consequential. Lovely free shot. My God. And he's given less respect than he deserves, Mafia. Most especially because of the results he's been having and his kind of play, not as entertaining as Kelvin, but boy oh boy, this guy can really mean to be good. And irrespective of whether or not he will be winning this frame, I don't know, it could be Mafia, it could be Cesar. But yes, Mafia, I believe, will be getting more respect from his performance in this comp. Should play connection here. Not a very successful connection. He gets to put his blue, his yellow, not intended. And I want to believe that the only thing that should be in the mind of Mafia is to clear his frame. He has a yellow that is interlocked in front of Cesar's blues at the corner pocket where he's standing, Mafia. He should be using the yellow that is near the white to try and open up that pocket. Potting one of the yellows and hopefully, only hopefully I can say, playing the other yellow in space. Now you can see what he's trying to do. Play the yellow off the cushion by banking it to the center pocket where he's having his hands. White ball opening up the yellow that is packed in front, right at the pocket. White ball should be moving towards the top end of the pocket. Yes, that is the shot. He gets himself snookered. He laughs at himself. It is a shot that is causing disappointment throughout the country of Zambia, from Kitwe to Ndola, through to Lusaka, Chipata, Livingston, Kabwe, Kasama, Chingola, where they were hoping on this one frame that could inspire a whole sense of pride to a nation. But I think he has come short. What he's doing is extremely difficult, and he fouls. Like it has happened so many times before. An opportunity presents itself for Cesar to finally win this semi-final. Where's the black going? That was close. We are back to exactly where we were. Cesar snookers. He actually pots. I believe he will be playing snooker right after this. Mafia will be very careful just to ensure that the ball is not frozen. Yes, it's not frozen, the blue. and Cesar finally snookers. But it is a frame that is played under very, very, very immense pressure. This one off the cushion for Mafia to find the yellow, off the cushion, and fouls. He played a little bit complacently, Moses Mafia, in his mind, knowing that whether or not I foul, Cesar will not be doing so much about the situation. And even Cesar being Cesar, he's a little bit perplexed. Look at the two blues which are right in front of the black. They are the balls that Cesar will be playing away. Using this free shot, has to be careful. He plays one of them away, actually two of them away. He's leaving only Moses Mafia's yellow, perturbed by the black. They seem to agree that the yellows, the blue Cesar is playing is not frozen. And yes, Cesar snookers again. This time, I think it is one final snooker. If granted 2 shots, that will be the last of Mafia, in my opinion. Competition at its maximum best. Frames like this one, tournaments like this one, when they come regularly, when they come consistently, if Moses Mafia can get to this level of tournaments immediate as many times as possible, this is exactly the reason why he came to Uganda. Frames like this one definitely make you as a player a better competitor in a very strange environment, thousands of kilometers away from home, with hundreds of fans supporting against him in a language he doesn't even understand, and yet he keeps delivering. But in this one, probably this one is the last shot he is playing. He miscues and fouls. Cesar will be using his free shot to play one of his blues, the one that is right behind the black away, and then hopefully take down Mafia once and for all. That is the shot to play the blue away, and I believe, yes, he's exactly where he wanted to be. Clearly, the frame is done and dusted away from Mafia. Despite all the effort from the Zambian playing so well, I believe he has come slightly short. Cesar on 2 blues now. He could start with either of them. Just like that. I don't know why he's not so happy with himself. Maybe if he just rolls that blue, then he gets himself snookered. He has to tap it a little bit with some spin to move the white ball just a little bit rightwards, and then he will be good to go. As if he's drawing back spin. And Cesar wins. Guys, we meet in the final in about 3 minutes.